Yo, Bros, this is Wii2PLAY.
And Ko from Ko&Bros.
And welcome to the second portion of whatever this is. Where we talk about Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Gush and harp about it. So, this time we're going to be focusing on the story mode and the worlds that preside. So, let's get this out of the way. The music.
I love this music in particular.
This is like one of my most favorite tracks.
Yeah.
In the entire game, honestly.
At first I didn't like it, but I've warmed up to it especially now, at this point.
Oh, it jumped out to me. It was like, oh, this is perfect.
It definitely jumped out to me, but I guess I was a little too nostalgia-driven at first. But
both songs are good, but...
but I really like this one.
Sometimes I can't choose between the two.
There are some ones that I kind of can't really pick one over the other.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna let you mess around. Warning, we're doing gyro the entire time.
Oh, no. Okay. So what stage?
I mean, if you want to jump to a different stage, but you could just retry this one.
Oh, okay.
And then maybe you could pick the rest going from here.
Alright.
And what you think you might be able to do with the gyro. Just kind of get used to that, per se. So, let's talk about the story mode. It's, downplayed?
Yeah, I understand in some ways why they did it. They probably did it for time purposes, as well as the fact that some of the stuff some people might think is too cheesy or something. I don't know. I wouldn't say it aged badly. The only thing is, the relationship with Mimi thing is kind of creepy, but that was always meant to be creepy.
There's some other things that I could talk about later.
But I feel they mostly did it because, one, it's way faster, and two, because since that they have Doctor and Yan Yan join the main group, they would have to create new scenes, and that would have taken a lot of extra work for something that not a lot of people would have cared about, they thought. I would have cared, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Huh. Sure, Coaster.
So, your thoughts on coming up this music?
I like the original better. I don't think this new one is bad, but I like the original better.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more bland in a way. It has its own feel, but it's not as epic sounding as the original is. But the graphics are great.
Yeah.
The graphics are great for all of this stuff.
If I fall.
That was nice. What's kind of weird, sort of?
Should I switch with you? Cheers.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
What's kind of weird is that I decided I wanted to try to do challenge mode before story mode. So this was one of the last tracks that I heard.
Oh.
When
I
was listening to new music. Because when I did story mode, I did it all with the original music and the, let me think, the GameCube models of the characters.
Oh.
Do you know about that?
Oh, you mean the original, like, how they remade the original models, but also did Yan Yan and Doctor and that stuff. I love that they did that. I like Yan Yan's one especially. Doctor's is weird, but I also don't know what they could have done differently, to be honest.
Alright, well, let's jump to the next world.
Alright.
My first thoughts on the music for this world is it's very atmospheric. It sounds nice.
There we go.
I can never remember how it sounds in my head because it just does sound... I don't know.
I mean...
The original is not brainworm, but the original is so stuck in my head that that's the one thing I think about the most when I think of the underwater stage.
Oh, yeah, the underwater stage, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were still... Fine, I'll pick Mad Rings.
One thing you may have not noticed, and this is more nitpicking I'm going to be doing a little bit, but there is a yellow fish that shows up in the original game, and it's nowhere in this remake.
I didn't know about the yellow fish, but okay.
Yeah, I'd have to show you footage later, but...
I should go for the...
Yeah, you should. But there's a giant yellow fish in the backdrop that they just plumb up removed.
Wow, weird. Not sure why they did that.
I don't know either, to be honest.
Well, that was gonna happen. I gotta say, I kind of side note, personally love the sound of when the Doctor falls out.
Those monkeys are loud, though. I wouldn't blame anyone for turning down or turning off the voices.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it...
Wait, that didn't count as a fallout?
You lived for a little bit.
That brings up something that I find kind of interesting / weird about this game compared to the original. Before, you had to fly really high up in order to fall out that way. But now there's like an invisible ceiling.
Well, no, there was technically that death area. I'm not exactly sure what to call it.
Yeah.
But that area where if you fly up too high or go too low, then yeah, that would count as a scripted death.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to have decreased the amount that it takes when it comes to being shot up in the air too high.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to fly nearly as high in order for that to activate. Because I've gone into... I guess I'm going for red! Ooh, wow!
Yeah! You did that! You did that with gyro!
I did that legitimately with gyro.
Good job. I didn't know if you jumped or not, but...
I did not. I did not jump. That was legitimate for one.
So, I guess I didn't really ask your opinions on this music.
Yeah, you did. I like the original better, but I do appreciate this music. It's got a different style to it, but I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Not sure what else to say, but yeah, no, I kind of agree, although I don't dislike this music.
Yeah, I don't dislike it either,
but for some reason, at least to me, it's not as memorable. It sounds great, don't get me wrong, but I just cannot remember it most of the time. It's like, I have to listen to it, it's like, oh yeah, that's how that sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next one.
Oh, no.
Divisive between both of us.
Oh, boy.
I strangely like the music. it is so much more different from what the original music is. And trust me, we're going to talk about different very soon when it comes to worlds and stages. But I kind of just like the lax, calm tranquility vibe it has, despite the fact you're eating a freaking whale.
Yeah.
Now, outside of YouTube, I might be able to explain that a little bit more, but I digress.
I guess I'll go for Giant Comb.
But I believe you have a different opinion on the music.
Yeah, I really don't like the new music here. I like the old one better for sure.
So, can you explain why'd you pick Comb?
I don't know.
Can you explain why you picked Comb?
I don't know.
Terrific. But can you also explain why you prefer the original music?
Oh, this was a bad idea.
Is this just too calm, too
yeah,
off-putting, considering the situation?
Both. A little bit of both. I think that's definitely a little too tranquil for what's going on, and also it just doesn't feel as memorable, I guess, to me. I don't know why.
I mean, I can understand that, but
it sounds pleasant, and that's what I can say about it. It sounds pleasant to the ears, but
if it wasn't in this stage, if it wasn't in this world, if it was just like an extra track that Sega created, maybe even for a completely different game, what would your thoughts on the music be?
I think I'd still feel like it's pleasant, it's easy listening,
but it's just not
memorable, yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you're gonna be able to get through this?
Okay. I'm beginning to think that's a big fat no. I probably should have picked a stage.
I mean, you could try it on helper mode. I won't necessarily stop you.
I could.
If you want.
I'm gonna see if I can do it legitimately, because I got a good rhythm going.
I mean,
now watch me lose that rhythm.
Darn.
I jinxed it.
It definitely feels like they downplayed some of the cutscenes. Like, it's hard to tell that I and friends get gulped up by a whale.
Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes with, like, if I didn't know the story, whoa, I wouldn't know. That was dumb.
What happened with this? What? Oh, I get what you're doing.
I'm
sorry, that's
time
the slow
down.
Sorry, it's like my screen dimmed. It's like, what happened? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how helpful is the slowdown?
For this stage, very helpful. Right, a scale of 1 to 10. For this stage specifically, or like in general? Like in the grand scheme of things?
Maybe both.
Okay, for this stage, I'd say it's like an 8, but like as a whole, it's tough to say. I guess I also maybe want to put it at 8, maybe? Like, it can be really helpful for some stages to have that extra time.
The crazy thing is, I don't just find it helpful, I find it fun. I'll go to a stage where something's moving stupid fast, and I'll try to just, like, slow parkour my way.
True, it's very satisfying. Yeah, I think I'd say 9 or 10. It's not helpful for all stages, but most stages, it's very helpful.
Alright, this time
it's just fun to use sometimes.
Okay, this time I want you to pick a stage from here that you're challenging me to try the
Challenging you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not that one.
Oh, you don't want to try that one? Oh, no.
I was talking about Free Fall.
Yeah. Well, if not Free Fall, then I challenge you to beat Jump Machine.
Terrific.
Especially since he'll point out one of the things that I'm not a big fan of with one of the small issues I have with the control of the main game. I don't know what is up with things like this Jump Machine, but how to describe it? Like, it doesn't seem consistent. Sometimes it'll make you go up really high, but you watch, now you're gonna do the same thing, and it'll get you too low.
I seriously have the same problem with trampolines. Like, I used to never have problems with the trampolines
stage. Was fine. I didn't have an issue with it, but now on this version, it's one of my most hated stages. It's not that high up there, but it still bothers me because it's like, where's the consistency?
Yeah, it feels like the physics are still kind of off, and not just with the controls, with different mechanics of the stages. Heck, some story stages feel different from the challenge stages, like when a gimmick begins moving, or which direction it moves. It's
you're going
so
for one of the old
strangely
ones.
Inconsistent, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's really weird when, like, you do the same steps over and over again, but get different results. You don't know what to make of it, so it seems random whether you'll get the height you need or whether it'll undershoot it or, like, way overshoot it. There might be some really technical thing with it that I don't notice, but from what I can tell, it's just random and inconsistent, and I'm not sure why. But this stage, it always gave me problems, but not this kind of problem. Like, the issue was my lack of skill.
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
That should have bounced me all the way up to one of these other platforms, but it only took me halfway up, and I didn't really do anything differently. I could just be standing still, which is impossible to do, by the way, with gyro. But it may not even bounce me the same height, and it's worse with trampolines because I have to bounce a certain height, and I only have so much time to make it there.
Like, I can't even get to the green goal, let alone the red one, because of the inconsistency on this stage.
You really gave me a challenge here. Alright, let's talk about the music.
Yeah. I really like this song. At first, it wasn't a hit with me, but now, yeah, it's memorable. But I also like the original. I want to say I'm kind of split down the middle even with this one. I really like both of them. But I guess if I had to pick one, I think I'd pick this one over the new one, over the original.
Alright. Like I was saying earlier, some music tracks just feel different or sound different from what was previously played. But if you give it a chance, if you listen to it enough, I think you could discover for yourself that some of these do sound good. Yeah, it's not the original, and some of them aren't trying to be. But there's nothing wrong with having something different that still sometimes works with the stage.
It's nice to be able to have that variety where you can change the music if it's starting to feel a little old.
I mean, dollars,
yes, you have to pay for that, but I think the prices...
I've seen scummy prices.
Okay,
I've
not
seen
that
worse
good.
prices for things.
Yeah, I've seen worse prices, but they could have priced it a little lower, and I don't blame some people for being upset about that.
That would be nice. I mean, I guess I'll just say this early. I don't like that some of the stages... Well, not stages. Some of the party games only have one song. They don't have all the different songs that were in the original version.
I didn't try to do the normal ones on party games.
Try playing Monkey Baseball with the original music. You are not going to hear the grass theme at all.
Aww.
I know. And it's the same with Monkey Shot. There's only the one track. They don't have the underwater
really
and the
like
space
the
tracks.
new Monkey Shot, but it would have been nice to have the choice.
Hit.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
That. Like I said, that's its own video.
Later.
There is so much to talk about with the party game. Good, bad, and everything in between.
Here we go. I'll make you play this one.
It's still not as much of a mixed bag as Banana Blitz, the original, where many of its party games were like hit or total miss a lot of the time.
Yeah. So, what are your... Alright, what are your thoughts on this music?
At first, I really was not a fan of it. I thought it was too techno, and I could understand if some people still feel that way, but I've grown to appreciate it now.
It's definitely a faster version, a more hyper remix of the original, but... I like it. It gives it a different feel while still also giving it the same nostalgic feel, but with a different tone. And honestly, I think I prefer this one the most. The first one is memorable. It has also just kind of sounded weird to me this whole entire time I've listened to it. But I kind of like this one for how energetic it sounds.
I definitely like the energy. I guess it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Yeah, what mood you're in for. What you... Something like that.
Yeah.
What you feel like listening to. Because you can switch between the two.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Please don't pick that one. I beg you, do not pick that one.
I don't want to pick that one. I guess I'll challenge myself to Detours, trying to get to the stupid red goal. Good luck on that, by the way.
You don't want to pick Switch Inferno?
No!
On Gyro?
I mean, I've memorized, like, 2 of the switches. Okay, let's talk about this, because this is kind of important. There are stages that have been dumbed down. Like, the difficulty is not the same. And it's just baffling in some ways.
Some of them I understand, but many of them I don't know. And there were a lot of ones on the original mode where it's like, what's the difference? It feels like the same stage.
True. Oh, that was close. I mean... Let's talk about Arthropod. We hated that stage, but in this version, there's like literally no challenge almost.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite. On the one hand, part of me likes that's way easier because I dread playing it less.
Yeah.
But in another way, it's almost too easy. Like, those bumps there kind of made it difficult.
And the Switch Inferno you were talking about, I swear there were only 2 switches that revealed the goal. And in this version, I've seen more than 2 switches light up. So I think that's another change that was made.
So that's different? I mean, I didn't memorize the Switch before.
I had to. That was a stage where you could only survive by memorizing and doing trial and error.
It still feels like you have to memorize it and trial and error. It's just that if you know ahead of time the solution, it's a lot easier. Aww.
I mean, I could try to make it that way.
Maybe you can make that.
It's also interesting how there's certain stages, like the AV logo, and spoiler alert, the freaking GameCube stage, that have been completely changed.
GameCube stage?
You really don't remember that one, huh?
There was a GameCube stage?
Okay, so you never saw evidence of this. I would have to show it to YouTube or somehow do it on my Super Monkey Ball 2 game. But, did I? No. But the last, master stage on expert mode.
That's why.
That's supposed to be a GameCube. It's been changed into a dice called Destiny, but that stage was a GameCube. Now, with the Banana Meld, it was the AV logo.
Yeah, I understand getting rid of the AV logo because they weren't the ones that made this version of the game.
Yes.
They didn't make Banana Mania, so I understand that. But getting rid of the GameCube, I'm not sure why they would do that, other than it's on modern platforms and...
That, and I guess just because of the multi-platform thing, they don't want to necessarily just shove the fact that, hey, we started off on Nintendo, but, I mean, that's just kind of my... uneducated guess there.
That makes me realize something I didn't while playing original mode. They don't have... I haven't even played
the original mode yet.
They don't have the original versions of the AV stage and the Banana Play and the GameCube. They don't have those.
Well,
that's weird.
That's a shame. Yeah. Like I said, it just feels like Sega's done a lot with this game that's good, but at the same time, they've also changed or taken out stuff that isn't so good. If you go back to Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, which we never would have been able to see ourselves, there's an ultimate mode that combines not only the Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 stages, but also the deluxe stages all in one package. So you play every single stage.
Oh, wow. That would have been awesome to have.
I also know, even though I'm not 100% sure if this is even in Banana Mania at all, I also know there's extra stages on top of the ultimate stages you play. So if you get all the way through those 100 plus stages, probably 200, then you can play all new extra stages just for that mode. But I haven't even tried marathon mode on here.
I haven't tried it either.
I'm afraid.
Mostly because I haven't earned it because I haven't been master mode.
Well, I went out of my way to do all that junk. Speaking of junk.
Oh, boy.
Just right away, I do not care for this music.
Same.
I mean, it works, sort of, but it does not compare to the orial music.
The original is better in every way, if you ask me.
Also, I hate Steve more now.
I hate Steve a lot more thanks to how hard it is to stay straight. Oh no.
Hey, I didn't pick 8 rings, okay?
True, I would have been way more upset if you picked 8 bracelets.
Oh yeah, 8 bracelets. But this music, it's just...
This music just doesn't feel right to me.
It doesn't. I mean, it has that quote-unquote bubbly sound, considering it's the washing machine.
Yeah, kinda. Whoops.
I mean, if you look at the aesthetics, it just doesn't fit as much.
I love
not the Japanese Oriental sound of the original one at a certain point.
Yeah.
It just had a certain charm to it, and that charm, it's gone. It's gone with this music entirely. I know there's some people that will disagree with me and say, hey, this is a great track, but I mean, I'm nostalgia blind. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But with that said, that is why I don't care for this track as much. I mean, even if this was a separate track that wasn't on any other video game, I still wouldn't like it. It's just not my style.
Yeah, this definitely gives me, like, a generic sounding techno vibe to it. I don't know, I'm just not into this style. I don't know why, I'm just not a fan.
So yeah, I'll easily just pump up the original music if I am stuck doing this world for a while.
I gotta say, I do love the detail on the bubbles.
Yeah, the details on a lot of the stuff is...
I have to say, one thing I'm kind of sad about, this goes for all the stages, but this is where I noticed it because of something we tended to do as kids, as dumb as it was, is that when you fall out, you go through everything. And where it really disappointed me is, for some reason, we loved hitting that red button on the washing machine when we fell. Or at least I did.
Yeah, there was nearly impact with every part of the stage.
Mm-hmm. You'd hit that button and it'd flick the switch. And it was kind of satisfying, even though it was a detail they didn't need to put in. I love that they did put it in.
I think I had, like, a weird hit collision on this game in Clock Tower Factory, which, oh boy, I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh boy.
But I had a weird hit collision, on the, was it Pendulum stage? I don't know what it's called, but it just didn't look like it should have happened at all. But yeah, for the most part, you just phase through the majority of things. That's just...
I have a replay where I phased through one of those UFO thin kind of things that are floating in the air. I got launched so far that I went right through one of those, and I got a replay of it. I checked, and they show that happening. Oh, boy.
You wanna pick the stage this time?
Which stage am I okay with?
I mean, that one's a little easy. Let's do Vortex.
Okay.
I feel like Vortex is a nice challenge without...
It's doable. It's doable.
Completely.
There are a lot of stages in this world that peeve me off and are way more difficult than I'm ready for.
What about the music? Does the music peeve you off a little bit?
It very much triggers me. I think it's a great track on its own, as its own thing. But for this background, just no. It doesn't work for me. This has twisted funhouse vibes to it. This would work for like a demented circus or something, not a factory.
Well, okay, I'll be honest. If this was the first song I ever heard for this world, I don't think it would be that bad. But
I probably hate it because of the original
music is so much more different. It is so much more menacing and foreboding. It is more fitting the scene of the story, which I need to back up on the story portion at some point, but we'll get to it later.
They downplayed a lot of things in this version of the story, but then again, they were rushing through the story, so I can't blame them too much.
Back to the music, though. I just really like this stupid thing.
I like the music on its own, and a stupid part of me likes the music, even with this background.
Yeah.
It's purely nostalgia that makes me be like, no.
I know. It's such a different tone. I cannot wait to get Galaxy Wisp's version on this, because I know he doesn't like this. Oh, that was...
Oh,
nice.
wow!
That was close.
Maybe I shouldn't have jumped at the end there.
So, I want to talk more about the story mode, because yes, you were right. There are things downplayed. Let's talk about the spa scene.
Yeah, I mean, I understand in a way that might have been one of the things that was would have been a little touchy with today's audience.
That was definitely probably the more touchier thing, besides Dr. Baboon being a complete creep.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I'm going. Jaiba wasn't nice to me there.
Well, you're having more luck
there is a
then.
scene in the original game where I and friends are in Dr. Baboon's clothes. And they tickle him. It's hard, is impossible, kind of, to tell what is happening when it comes to what they showed in the story mode for this one.
Yeah. That's definitely one of those scenes.
Keep it discreet, but
yeah, that's definitely one of those scenes where if I didn't know the original story by heart, I would not have a clue what just happened.
I mean, one thing we weren't ever thinking about in the original is just how weird it is.
It's
for Dr. Baboon to be literally naked.
Yes.
As he's getting into the hot tub.
Yeah, I mean, like, he didn't... Did he have pants? Or am I remembering this wrong?
I don't think so.
I don't think he had pants, so, like, they didn't...
Well, I mean, it's normal to us because it's like, oh, he's just getting in the water. He's just bathing himself. But it's like, this is other people watching this happen. It's like, ew, no.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shriveled up body.
Yeah, I could definitely see that as one of the reasons why they kind of censored the story a little bit. That's gotta
be one of the main reasons.
That was kind of a major one. And I acknowledge that part has probably aged the worst, I think.
Yeah, it kind of has. But I'll always like the story for
wow, dang.
Impressive. But I'll always love the original story for the Super Monkey Ball 2 game for the GameCube.
My heart still belongs to the original, but I appreciate the things they did different.
They did more with this than I thought they would. I thought it would just be relegated to one cutscene at the beginning and then at the end, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, boy.
No, not this world.
Oh, okay, we're just skipping to the next one.
Although, wait, no, hold up.
Oh, no.
I gotta make it worse. Sorry, I have to make it worse.
How are you making it worse? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I think this was the most...
Oh, no.
Can you do this with gyro?
I don't think I can do it normal. I don't understand this stage.
You have to know how to tilt your monkey. It's trial
Well,
and error.
yeah, but
mean,
like,
this is...
it's hard to tell, like...
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And now I'm losing momentum and going backwards.
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't
you're
understand
supposed to go
the
backwards,
physics.
and then you're supposed to slowly climb your way up.
And how do you do that? I'm doing
I don't
this
know.
so
You're
much.
doing it. You're doing it. See?
Now I'm climbing. Still, it's better doing this
good.
on
You're
here than
actually
Dark
doing good.
Banana mode.
Oh, I haven't even seen this stage on
Yeah,
Dark Banana
they
mode.
they did something really mean on Dark Banana mode.
Oh, I can't.
They made like a funnel shape leading to the goal. And remember, you touch one, it gives you a game over, and you have to start again.
You are doing really good.
Wow.
I have to be
actually
honest.
started to get it towards the end a little bit.
So, the music.
I, at first,
honest,
really didn't like this music, and for the longest time, I didn't like this music, but I've heard enough where I think I kinda like it. It's not like one of my favorite tracks, but I appreciate the atmospheric tone and feel it fits this well.
That was incredible. I wish that I didn't have jump on. The time would have counted.
Aww.
I'm gonna save that.
Oh no, it says not enough space.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I said it's all GH space.
Oh no, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh no, I gotta do something with all of this.
Oh.
It's so
bad. Oh my
bad.
gosh, and I thought Shiloh had a lot from Monkey Ball.
I really don't have enough space.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's gonna be great for this video.
I still like the original version better because I prefer that energy, but this has a different style to it that I've grown to appreciate.
I love
now.
both. It's hard for me to pick which one I love the most.
It kind of feels like I
think they both worked so greatly.
They definitely both work really well. It was jarring for the longest time.
Yeah.
But I've grown to realize that this atmospheric tone that they have for this new music fits the background really well. What the heck are you doing?
I think I'm doing a BLJ. Can I do BLJs on Monkey Ball?
No, because there's no such thing as a long jump in Monkey Ball.
I don't know. It looked like a long jump to me.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you qualify.
Completely separate.
I guess
topic.
It depends on what you qualify as a long jump, because technically you're jumping a long distance, so in a way that's a long jump.
I don't know if there's a way for me to demonstrate it here on the next stage, but I think there's a glitch with the jump. Where if you keep jumping every time you hit the ground and you move forward, you go faster and higher each time.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that does make sense. Aw.
I've seen footage on YouTube about it.
That
some of the
explains
stages, like,
one of my replays where I did the whole thing on slow motion, but essentially I abused running fast and jumping the second that I reached the ground because I just wanted out of that stage.
Understandable. how I felt with exam C.
I think it's called Torque. It's a stage that looks like a fork without the middle part.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's not called Torque. It's not called torquing. It's not that.
I didn't say twerk. I said torque. Those are very different things, man.
I can't do this. I can't do this. We have went far off topic here.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on these master stages?
Well, I haven't played most of them because when I earned master mode, I was
do the hardest one.
I was too afraid to play master mode. Long Taurus, that's the one.
That's the one I get stuck
into. I did that on slow motion, running and jumping, and it looks insane
I did something like that too. I kind of want to show it to you at some point. But then you get into stages...
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen most of these.
This is the worst.
Oh.
This is the worst.
No.
But I'm gonna make us suffer here.
Oh, boy.
Dr. Baboon's bass. So, music-wise,
I love this remix. The techno works perfectly here. From the moment I heard this, it's like, I am digging this, and I love it more than the original, I will say. I love the original a lot. Like, way more than I probably should, but I love this remix. It took everything I loved and took it a step farther.
One of the coolest parts about this music is that there's this part where I'm getting complete Kirby Plant Robobot vibes from one of the final stages.
Yeah, this part right here. It's kind of like dubstep, I think, is what you consider it.
I think that's the correct term.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm playing again. I guess I just like playing.
Well, I like playing too.
We all like playing. Playing's fun.
I should not jump. I mean, I could, but that seems to throw me off even more. No, I think I can do this without helper. I think. Maybe I might turn it on, but we might not play this stage long enough for me to.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have much... Oh, yeah, I can tell. We're not going to have much more time to record and do commentary anyways. So, we never got to really show it. I mean, I guess I could do, like, one and try to get you the...
Please? No. Oh wow, what is happening? There comes a point when you spin around so much on a stage like this that you have no idea where you are spatially.
Gyro does not make that better.
And Gyro is only enhancing that feeling of where the heck am I?
So, as I try to... Jumping was bad. Any final thoughts on the stages and... Oh, wait. Hold up. I have to show one more thing.
One specific stage, I guess?
Well, not just stage, just the backdrop itself. And once I show it to you, you'll never be able to unsee it. I'm afraid.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's not...
Like detail in the background?
Yes.
Oh.
So, we're gonna go back to Funhouse Clockworks.
Oh, no.
I don't think I'm in the right one.
Yeah, you gotta go to Expert.
And I'm gonna show you...
Oh, no.
One thing, I'm not sure what stage to pick, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure what stage to pick. I guess I'll just pick this one.
Okay.
So I need to try to not move. I may even turn off tilt controls for this, but I need you and everyone else to see this. So
you need to hold it super level.
I'm trying. It's still trying to do something.
He's just. Oh wait, no.
Okay, do you see those boxes over there?
Yes, they have bananas, and one of them just gets pushed back.
Well, okay, there's that. I don't know much about that, but look at the one with Eye.
Yeah?
That is supposed to be an angry Eye.
He's not angry, he's happy!
No, but look at the original. The other Eyes look like they're angry.
Oh.
And, kind of fits that more evil vibe.
Makes sense.
They completely changed it here.
I swear this used to have more movement. Like, the blocks got added and pushed progressively. I don't know if anyone can get what it is I'm trying to say.
It's possible. I just wanted to showcase that. So we're gonna do one more stage, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm picking, but I'm just gonna go with it, I guess. Although I'm not sure if I can find it here. Yeah, I don't think I can find it here. I'll just... Oops, not there. I'll just pick one from X-Rid mode.
Oh no, you picked Pachinko.
I picked Pachinko.
Well, this'll be fun.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
We'll see
who gets the best score. So, what do you think about the bonus music?
I like it for this one. And although I think I can get through the warp.
Yeah, you can get through the warp. I like the original more. I feel like it was more interject. I feel this version is more generic. And here's another complaint. They never added the bonus music from the first game.
Okay, I was about to say, if I could just go straight, is that really gonna get me to the end?
But they never added the music from the original bonus stage game, and I feel like...
Yeah, I don't think they did.
They didn't. I can promise you that. And it's...
I'm also really sad that we don't get the credits theme too. I believe it's Monkey Ball 1. Or was it 2? I think it's 2.
They're both good for their own reasons. I'm gonna cheat.
But I really like the one that has that mod that goes, oh.
Yeah, that's from 2.
Yeah, okay.
2 has the best music. 1 is more... innovative in a way, although it takes so long to get through.
Yes. I get why they changed the credits, though I wish it was playable in some way.
Yeah, it's just more... Oh, apparently the internet hates me.
Oh, no.
It's just... I mean, it sounds good, but it's more generic. It's like I said, this game is just kind of in that almost perfect, but there's like too many nitpicks to say that it's flawless, because it's absolutely not flawless.
I still love this game, and as a package, it's really good. Way better than I thought it would be in some ways. But it's not a replacement for the originals. If other people feel that the originals are better, I understand.
Terrific. And we're going to prove that point by showing off
party games especially for some of them.
We may just talk about on camera, not show footage, because I'll probably have footage to show anyways. But I think it's safe to say that when we go to tackle party games, that we'll be sticking mostly to Super Monkey Ball 2, the GameCube version, because it's better. It's just better, honestly.
Yeah, Monkey Ball 2 is what I remember anyways.
But we'll talk more about this stuff on a later date.
Yep.
But I want to thank you for coming over here, sharing your thoughts. I'm going to try to get some thoughts from Galaxy Wiz. It's probably not going to be as long, but I'm hoping to add this all somehow into my big video that I'm hoping to put up in November. But we'll have to see what happens. I've been procrastinating a lot with this, and as I keep telling my audience, and I want to tell you, I don't want to just focus on the same stages that we've already played. We did an entire playthrough of the Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode.
Yes, we did.
So it's like, what else can I show when it comes to showing the same stages that I've already shown off and recorded for my channel?
There's DX mode.
Exactly. I want to focus on new stages, DX mode, master mode, but I feel like I have to get through some kind of special intro first that explains the game, the mechanics, and our thoughts on the music as well, since that is the first thing people are going to hear if they don't pony up $5 freaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping that I can just get this video done at some point and just make it feel really good while explaining what we like and dislike about this game.
We're passionate about Monkey Ball.
We're very passionate, and it's sad that we don't have other fans outside of our family that shares that same passion. And I'm going to just kind of say this now. I feel like I like Super Monkey Ball more than Sonic the Hedgehog, in a way. Sonic's had some really bad skills, but
it's tough to say. I really like certain Sonic games, but I also always have been up for a new Monkey Ball game and have bought like everyone at some point.
Say what you want about the controls and difficulty spikes. The game's always charming. It always has this style to it that never really changes for the most part. Adventure's probably like the most divisive one, honestly. There are others that I don't like because of controls, because of music choices, because of how bland they are. But Adventure is the most off-putting out of all the Super Monkey Ball games for obvious reasons. But once again, I want to thank you for doing this, and hopefully we get to play something else soon. Like WarioWare, get together.
Yeah.
We want to do a co-op thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It'd be nice to do it from this computer. I mean, it's more... Here's the thing. I know we're used to playing on the TV over there, and we only have one freaking chair. It's not even that good of a chair.
I think it's an okay chair.
It's okay. It's missing the armrest, but...
Yeah.
It'd just be nice to find a way, honestly, to get all of us to be playing games in HD where we can have the sound, our commentary being recorded at the same time that we're playing the game, and the game looks nice, and we have a webcam. So I want to
If you could make the screen of the game take up the entire computer screen, that might help.
Well, Yes, but I have to also make sure that it fits with OBS. And again, we have to work with the seating thing.
Oh, yeah, the seating is kind of an issue.
I mean, I guess it's we'll have to talk about it later. Yeah. But what I'd like to happen one day is for all of us to just be playing party games normally through this computer, is to somehow have a hookup from not only my computer but also the TV, so I can continuously record while we do our stuff. I want it to look good, but I also... I mostly want it to look good. That's the thing. And I'm going to look back at my Mario Party streams and I'm going to say, oh, that was never good recording situation.
Visual-wise, it's rough.
It's very rough. But I'm keeping you here too long. Yeah. I gotta boot you out. We gotta have dinner. I gotta grind on Monkey Ball or Pokken or something. Not Pokken. Unite.
I don't know how much of this Magic you're gonna want to cut out.
None of it. I'm too lazy for that.
Okay, then.
I mean, I could do this. There we go. Yay!
Now we're over here.
But yeah, you need to go. I don't know if the mic caught that. So anyways, thanks for watching. This has been WI2PLAY.
And Ko from Ko&Bros.
We got nothing left to say, so we hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I'll catch you later.